Hey guys, so this is this last software I want to show you, and this one is for communication instead of organization. And the idea is using Slack, which is this program, to communicate between the bigger group and individuals in a much easier and centralized way. My company uses it, and it's pretty effective in terms of getting messages out and knowing exactly where to go in terms of talk to someone. And the reason why it's so good is because it's split up between these things called channels and direct messages, right? And so channels are these bigger groups. Like, for example, my company has this general channel that someone could use to say, hey, this is all the things you need to know, blah, 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 and, put, posters and things we want everyone to know. So instead of us waiting every 2 weeks to let someone know about something we thought about, we can keep people engaged with what we're finding out as we're doing all these things, right? So it'd be cool. Let's say someone, thinks about a great idea for an event, and they want to share it to the group, and the rest of the group wants to give their input. That's a great way to do it. We can also have subgroups. So within this subgroup, the fighting mongooses is the engineers themselves. This is how the engineering team communicates, right? And here we have things specific. So we we as the NAA could create subgroups, the events group and the senior activating group and the marketing group, and whatever else we need to make, any subgroups we need to make, we can actually make and communicate between each of them. But not only that, we can also direct message. So this is specifically to send someone a message and say, hey, Sam, did you see my email? Or did you talk to that person I wanted you to talk about? Wanted you to message, right? And we can send videos and links. Right now, I notice that I sometimes I speak to people in email, and sometimes I do it in text, and sometimes I forget where people are sending emails or links to, and I think this way we can have not only a centralized place to do all this work and communication, but we can also have a online manifestation of all this stuff, right? It doesn't go away. We can still keep scrolling up and look for all the stuff that's over here, and go over here and check out, oh, hey, what are the pinned items right now, right? What are the highlights over here? And just have a straight up way to refer to someone without having to refer to everyone else at the same time. The reason why these general channels are awesome is because, let's say, sometimes you want to tag some people, right? So you have a specific thing you want to ask about. You can tag the person, and they'll get notified and be brought into the conversation. So you have a much faster way of communication because you get to pull people into basically pull them into the room. But this is what my company uses to communicate. I think it'll be really effective for us, especially implementing it now that we're super early, and we can make it into the DNA of what we're creating. Let me know what you think. Please give me suggestions. I'll make a group, and I'll send you guys an invite so you guys go check it out and tell me what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.